Do you ever have to host a dinner and you need something premium, something special, something beautiful, but you don't want to pay premium prices for it? I've got just the thing, and it doesn't take much effort either. Come along, let's make it. For our dinner tonight, we're making blackened chicken over a beautiful marinara and noodle, okay? So first we're going to start by having fresh, cage-free chicken breast. Then we'll be making use of onion powder, garlic powder, oregano. Let's see, what else do I have? Smoked paprika and cayenne, and then a little bit of pepper, and of course, our avocado oil. For the sauce, we're going very, very simple. Now, I have a more in detail spaghetti sauce that I do make, and it includes cayenne, it includes some special sausage, and it's quite the production. But for this recipe, you can get away with something I make for my boys all the time. How many of you have ever been caught with your kids needing lunch and they say, "Oh, we want spaghetti," and you have no sauce in the pantry? Well, this is a very quick sauce. You can whip together in about 2 minutes, bring it to heat, bring it to temp, and you're ready to go. All you need is your tomato sauce. You'll need oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, and just a touch of cumin. Very quickly, let's mix up our sauce. What you need, now this is gonna make enough for about 4 people. Usually, if I am making it just for my sons for lunch, I will use one simple can of tomato sauce. But for this, I'm gonna make it for dinner, for after church. So I am going to throw in 3 simple cans of tomato sauce. Next, you want about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder per can. About 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder per can. About 1.5 teaspoons again of oregano, fresh, not fresh oregano, you want the dried oregano leaves per can. About 1.5 teaspoons of dried thyme leaves per can. And then to give it that meaty flavor, like I said, this is a very quick sauce. It does not involve hamburger meat or your sausage. I have another recipe that'll be coming for a more in-depth spaghetti sauce, and it has sausage in it. But if you're in a pinch and you're just going quickly, you want to add a little bit of cumin. It's going to give it that meaty flavor. And I put about 1 teaspoon per can. All right, mix well, bring it to temp, and you're ready to pour this over your noodles. Slice your chicken breast to about 3/4 of an inch thick. Score it lightly. For your blackened chicken seasoning, you want 1/2 tablespoon smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon cayenne pepper, 1/2 teaspoon thyme, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon ground black pepper, then 1/4 teaspoon oregano leaves, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, lightly cover the tops of your chicken breast with a layer of avocado oil. Lightly sprinkle your seasoning mixture over the top. Now wash your hands well. That's a lot of cayenne. At this point, I should tell you, if you are serving this to kiddos, as I am, to my 2 little boys, they don't like things super hot. So I am just going to season the top part of these. That takes down the heat just a bit. However, if you are a heat junkie and you like things a little bit more spicy, you can double your seasoning recipe and flip these over and add seasoning to the back side of them as well. So that's completely up to you, whether you have it one-sided or double-sided. But let me tell you, double-sided, it's gonna have a really good kick. Right now, we're ready to throw these on the oven, throw these on the stove. We're ready to throw them somewhere, guys. All right, we have our sauce is simmering and we're starting to cook our noodles. You can use whichever noodles you like. A lot of times I like the white egg noodles or the rotini noodles, but today we're going to go with the long spaghetti noodles. We're going to heat our skillet on medium-high and add 2 to 3 tablespoons of avocado oil. Cook on each side for 3 to 5 minutes, just to bring the internal temperature of the chicken to 165 and make sure that it's not pink inside and the juices are running clear. Something to keep in mind, and I know that this particular segment is not necessarily on pasta making or noodles, but when you are making noodles for this recipe or any pasta, don't just boil them in water. Remember our whole chicken recipe where you make your own broth and it has the carrots and the celery and the turmeric for your inflammation and all of those things. Anyway, I thawed out one of these to make our noodles, but I forgot to show you guys. You can save your chicken broth in the freezer, thaw it out as you need it, and it will have all of those vitamins and nutrients from when you made it from scratch. And it has a beautiful golden color and it tastes wonderful. All right, now you have your chicken, your noodles, your sauce, all made from scratch. You know exactly what's in it. It's completely safe. And this is one of those high dollar meals if you go to a nice little Italian restaurant, but it makes your guests feel so special. And you weren't stressed because it was so easy. So to plate this meal for my family, just simply need a little bit of noodles. A little bit of sauce, beautiful piece of blackened chicken, and a finishing touch, I forgot to bring over here. There's always something. I like to use Frigo shredded Parmesan cheese. Here's the thing, if you use the powdered Parmesan cheese, it has several chemicals in it that are anti-caking agents that are not safe. They are not healthy for you. In fact, they are banned in Europe, but they're allowed in the United States. This right here, Frigo shredded Parmesan cheese, does not have any of those things. It's freshly shredded, or you can buy the block of Parmesan and shred it yourself. But that makes this amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I pray that this blessed you, and I hope it helps your family to have a beautiful, beautiful dinner. Please subscribe and mark the notification bell. When you subscribe to YouTube, it helps my channel to grow, and that really helps me and my family bring these things to you. We'll have some spice mixes and things like that available soon. We're already in the works on that. And so that will ensure that you don't miss any great announcements. Thank you so much for watching.